Your enemies thought they can bully you out of your destiny. This is what your enemies thought. Thank you for tuning in to another channel broadcast regarding your enemies. I'm going to do a series of broadcasts of enemies for a lot of my videos into the fall months, into the winter. So if you see a lot of these videos, it's because of that reason. Your enemies thought they can bully you out of your destiny. They were very delusional. They were very mental. They were very irate towards you without cause. They thought they were better than you. They thought they can have gangs of people come up against you and you ain't even nowhere around your enemies. But they thought because they're delusional that you were where they were at and you weren't. They thought they can pop off on you on the internet. They thought they can use social media to come against you. A lot of your enemies. They thought they can bully you and you in a whole nother state. And they still doing the same old stinking stuff they've been doing from back in the day. And think you care about how they feel about you. Yeah, go ahead and laugh at that. You don't. You don't care what your enemies feel about you. You don't care how many people they got to talk about you, mock you, laugh at you. They just miserable. Your enemies are miserable because they ain't went nowhere. They still doing the same stuff they've been doing from grade school and high school. And then they got the nerve to come against you and wonder why you don't fool with them. Your enemy's mad because you don't even know why they mad. I don't even know why your enemy's mad either. They're just mad because they just mad. Your enemies are mad because they knew you were better than them. Oh, they knew that. They thought that you was going to fall off, be miserable like them, be mental like them. But you showed them time and time again that you just got better things to do with your time and energy. They couldn't bully you out of your destiny because God wouldn't allow them to bully you out of your destiny that He had for you. Unless you choose to go back where they are and keep entertaining them. But I don't think that would be your best interest because you got better positive things in front of you compared to behind you. Your enemies thought they can bully you because they thought they were so much better than you. Well, the shoe is up other foot now. It's on the other foot. They ain't got nothing else to do but be childish, be mental, act like you care about them, and you don't. You don't care about them because you got better things to do. So little do they know, you are working on goals. You are working on your self-esteem. You are working on healing your spirit from all the trauma that you've been through in your childhood that your enemies probably put you through. While they were making fun of you and thought everything was a joke when it came to your life, now they're stuck. Now they're mental and miserable and ain't went nowhere. And now you are flourishing and thriving for the better. And they mad at you because it's you and not them. It's you and not them. You're pretty. You're beautiful for some of you ladies. For some of you men, you overly handsome. You might have been a late bloomer, but now you standing on 2 feet. You standing on business and you taking care of your business as you rightfully should. So you shouldn't worry about people that had a problem with you whenever they had a problem with you because you got better things to do. You are royal. You are a diamond in the rough. You went through a lot. So you deserve your new beginning. You deserve everything. Your destiny did not get destroyed, but yet they thought they did. You still have a future destiny. They can't stop the purpose and plan that God got for you. They can't stop where you're going because your assignment and what you called to do is only for you. Shout out to the spiritual baddie. Spiritual baddie, that statement that she made, that they couldn't stop what's for you because that's what's for you in your life destiny. Shout out to her for saying that. Shout out. because it's the truth. They thought they can forfeit your destiny and take your place. They thought they was going to delete you off the earth. They thought they was going to jump on you, have other people jump on you. These people are mental and sick. That's what's wrong with your enemies. They sick and they mental. And they think you care about them and you don't. Let them be miserable. You don't need to stoop down to their level anymore. You need to rise high above the circumstance and the situation they tried to trap you in for time and time again. You don't care how they feel about you. And your enemies could be anybody. Your enemies could be your blood relatives. If they showed you fruit like they were your enemy, then that's what they are. Especially if they never apologized to you. So they're mad because you don't want to deal with them. You cuss them out for the final time. You blocking them off your phone. This is what they're mad at. They act like they don't understand what they did to you. They know what they did to you. People know what they do to you. They know when they irritate your spirit for the last time. They just thought they could bully you. And they mad because it's backfiring on them in their life. They thought they had you defeated and you still standing like the champ. Like the #1 champ that you are, because you are a champion. Don't let your enemies lie to you and say that you're not a champion, because you are. You look good. You don't look like nothing you've been through. You're glowing, you're shining bright. Your hair getting longer. I don't know who that's for, but my hair growing too, just like yours, okay? You ain't got to wear a whole bunch of weave in your hair. Some of these females didn't like you because they weaved up and you wasn't. Mad because you got a bright, beautiful spirit and they don't. And mad because you're just different. This is why they mad at you. So if your hair growing, your face glowing, you looking better, is because God is working on you in a positive way, not a negative way. When your enemies want to work on you, they wanted to bring negativity and a whole bunch of junk and mess towards you. And all you did was transmute that energy. Shout out to the spiritual baddie again. You transmuted that energy into something positive, as you rightfully should have. You transmuted that because you knew positive overrides anything negative. Goodness overrides anything evil. Light overcomes darkness. But yet they still think they won. No, these people need to have a seat. They're childish. They need to get some self-esteem. They need to grow up mentally. They need to change their ways and stop trying to stop your life purpose. Stop trying to stop your destiny, because they're never going to be able to stop that, because God is not going to allow them to stop your destiny. Little do they know. God is not going to allow these people to stop the blessings he got for you. He's not going to allow these people, bad spirits, to taint your good spirit. This is why you don't fit in with them. This is why you didn't fit in with that crowd. They didn't like you because they just didn't like you. Your enemies thought that they just was better than you. They thought you was the nobody one. And since they thought that for a long time, you was able to work in silence and get the things and do the things you were called to do. Instead of your enemies loving you and appreciating the gifts you had and the person you were, you could have been the person to help these people. You could have prayed for them. You could have been their friend. But they didn't want that. They wanted to hate on you for some strange reason. They only wanted to throw their hate at you. Whoever this guy is that you used to have a crush on, or you thought you liked back in the day, he miserable, he mental, and he ain't got nothing going for himself. I don't know what female that's for, but that's just what I picked up energetically. This joker ain't got nothing going for herself. So all he gonna do is try to stop your life or use other females that he felt like, because he got insecurities that he's dealing with, and now he want to take that out on you, and he wants you to come back and deal with the foolishness while he go run and talk to these other females that he chose over you and think you supposed to care because he's mental and miserable. You don't care about that. He made his choice. He made his bed. Now he got to lie in it. You don't have anything to do with what he got going on with whoever. I don't know. I'm picking up this individual is from your hometown. You don't have anything to do with what they got going on. Your toxic family, your miserable family, you ain't got nothing to do with what they got going on, because you're moving forward in your destiny that God got for you. You listen to God about your life. I'm not saying you're perfect, but you're the closest thing to perfection. You working on being perfect. You heal from your trauma. You learn from past mistakes. So not even your enemies or people that come up against you can hold your past or whatever you did against you, because you already grew from that by the power of the Holy Spirit. They thought they could forfeit your destiny. Leave the losers alone, because they clearly are losers. They take this big L, your enemies. Tell them to have a seat, take that L, and let you move forward in peace. That's all you want people to do, is let you move forward in peace. Because clearly when you was around them trying to be peaceful, they didn't want to be peaceful with you. They wanted to bring negativity, they drama, they chaos, and all type of disrespect your way. You couldn't be peace around them. So now that you got your peace away from them, they mad because you got your peace away from them. You don't care about them. You never did. They need to have several seats, because you still moving forward in your destiny. And can't nobody stop a royal one, not even if they try, because you are called by God to do something great in this life. Little do they know, you called to be great. You called to be divine. You called to heal like a royal one. You called into your destiny to do great things in this earth. And your enemies, how many, whoever looking at you through social media, can't do nothing about that. You tried to love them, and they just didn't want that love. So now you ain't thinking about them, and you got the right to move forward. And until next time, bye-bye.